So while I was at MCV, this schizophrenic, beautiful, pretty young lady came in, and she was just totally out of it. I mean, she was not in reality, but she was in no way violent or threatening to anybody. She just wanted to wander the halls. And because she was confused, MCV does not have a setup for psychiatry, so they proportion one hall off for the men and one hall off for the girls. But that just doesn't work because we're like magnets. We're attracted to each other. And so she'd always try to wander down the she'd just wander, and a nurse had to stay with her because she wanted to get up and walk. And they just hadn't gotten her back into, hey guys, hadn't gotten her back in reality. And her husband would come after, this was for 2 or 3 days, her husband would come after work, and he was very kind and generous and understood the illness, and he would walk with her, and then she got, which it shouldn't be, because some hospitals are set up correctly that there's an intermingling of the patients that are capable of that, but this is not correct at MCV. So there's a bed in the back room that's got tie down. It's leather and it's got straps or vinyl and straps. And for several hours a day, they would strap her up because apparently they didn't have the nursing facility to help take care of her. Do you think that's right, Governor Ralph Northam, that that's going on at MCV? You don't have the staff to take care of, I don't know, I know she's a wife, I don't know if she's a mother, but that kind of care is the kind of thing that scares people off. They don't want to be strapped down to a table. And she didn't even fight it. I mean, she was so compliant. If it had been me, I would have screamed and yelled and I said, I've been scared. Get me off this table. What are you going to do? And then they'd shoot you up with Thorazine. Is that the kind of psychiatric care that's conducive to the public health? You're not even getting these people help in the hospital. How do you expect outpatient care to help people with psychiatric illness? And then you wonder, why are we having these mass murders or suicides? It is an illness, Governor Ralph Northam. You know that. You're a doctor. Cray Deeds experienced the great loss of a son. Sally Mann has the loss of a son. This is not World War I, but it's Dada. It's neo-Dada in psychiatric care. We need good, wholesome people in the field. Like I had a good nurse, and he really cared about his patients, and he was quite popular. I'm not happy. You're building a new building, but what about chronic care? What about people that live on the outside that need some support in housing? What about me in housing? I get $750 a month. Who is going to give me a place to live on $750 a month disability? So no one's going to claim that they have an issue. If living and housing, they're going to go as long as they can without help, which leads to suicides and murders and jail time. So it is cheaper to get the doctors and the counselors and do preventative care, especially in public schools. Thank you. Science Museum exhibit 2.